My dear, there is a quiet confusion that lives in both my heart and my mind. You already know how much I care for you, how deeply you mean to me, and how often you are present in my thoughts. You also know how much I miss you, sometimes in soft, passing waves, and sometimes so intensely that it almost aches. There are moments when I feel such a powerful urge to talk to you, to hear your voice, to simply connect. But then, that one lingering thought, what if you don't want to talk to me? Stops me from reaching out. That fear freezes me, even when every part of me is aching to bridge the silence. There are days when your energy is so strong within me that I can almost feel your presence right here beside me. On those days, it's as if your spirit wraps around me in a comforting embrace. But there are other days when I can't feel you at all, no matter how much I try. I search for that familiar warmth, that invisible thread between us, yet it feels distant or quiet. Strangely, during certain spiritual alignments, like when I see portals such as 222 or 111, I feel an intense surge of connection to you, as though the universe itself is reminding me of you. Sometimes, this happens around the full moon, when the air feels charged and my heart beats in sync with a rhythm only we share. But lately, outside of these moments, your energy feels fainter than it once did. And that has made me wonder, do you still feel the same? Do you still want me in your life the way I want you in mine? I remember your words clearly, the ones where you told me that we should be in each other's lives for as long as possible. Those words comfort me, yet they also make me question, do you truly still want me here, or was it something you felt in that moment alone? My heart tells me you have nothing but good intentions towards me. I believe you have never wished to hurt me, and I know you would never deliberately mislead me. Perhaps that is why you have been silent for so long, maybe you believe your silence is kinder than any false hope. But still, the uncertainty lingers, and I find myself at a crossroads, unsure of what step to take. So many times, I've come close to breaking the silence myself. I've sat there, phone in hand, my thoughts overflowing into words. I've typed out messages I wanted to send you, simple, honest words telling you how much I miss you, or how I felt your presence that day. But each time, before I can press send, I hesitate. My fingers freeze. My mind floods with questions. What if I disturb you? What if I interrupt your peace? You see, I have always prayed for your happiness and your inner calm. The last thing I want is to be the reason those things are disrupted, even unintentionally. You mean so much to me that I never want to be a source of your worries. And so, I hold back. I wonder if it's better to wait for you to reach out when you're ready, rather than risk intruding. Yet, this waiting is not easy. My heart longs for conversation with you. I want to hear about your days, your thoughts, your dreams. I want to hold you close to my heart and let the quiet between us speak in ways words never can. My heart carries an immense love for you, a love so deep it both restrains me and makes me miss you more fiercely. It's a strange feeling, this love. On one hand, it tells me to protect you, to give you space, to trust that if you need me, you'll come. On the other hand, it makes me restless in the silence, wanting to break through it just to feel your presence again. Many times, when I miss you so much it becomes almost unbearable, I close my eyes and simply try to feel you. I imagine your energy and mine meeting somewhere unseen, and I send you quiet telepathic messages, soft thoughts wrapped in love. Whether or not you feel them, I find peace in believing that on some level, we are still connected. Even in this silence, I hold on to the belief that there is a spiritual thread between us, something that exists beyond words, beyond time, beyond distance. Perhaps that is why I can't truly let go, no matter how faint your presence feels on some days. Love like this doesn't fade easily. It lingers, it waits, it hopes. And while I may not know my exact place in your life right now, my heart still carries you as if you were a part of its very being. So here I am, living in this quiet space between longing and restraint. I don't know if the right choice is to send that message or to keep holding back, to wait for a sign from you. But what I do know is that no matter what happens, I wish for you nothing but happiness, peace, and love. Even if my role in your life is only to silently cheer for you from afar, I will do it wholeheartedly. And until the day you speak to me again, I will keep finding comfort in the thought that somewhere, in some way, our souls still reach for each other. Sweetheart, before marrying you, I must confess that I was filled with fear and uncertainty. My heart and mind were in constant conflict. I kept wondering whether I would be able to be a good partner to you, whether I could truly meet your expectations and those of your family. I was afraid of making mistakes, of disappointing you, and of not being the kind of person you deserved. My mind was clouded with doubts. Would you be able to understand me, my emotions, and my way of thinking? Or would we struggle to connect on a deeper level? These questions haunted me more than I cared to admit. Marriage, to me, was a step into the unknown. I had heard countless stories about how drastically life changes after it. Some people spoke of it warmly, but many described it as a loss of personal freedom, a shift that could weigh heavy on the heart. Listening to those conversations made my fears grow. I worried about losing my sense of self, my independence, and the little freedoms I held dear. I imagined the possibility of us clashing over differences, and those thoughts made me even more nervous. I won't hide it, I got cold feet. The idea of stepping into such a lifelong commitment while carrying so much fear felt overwhelming. But despite all of those doubts, something inside me whispered that you were worth the leap. And I am so profoundly grateful that I listened to that voice, because marrying you has been one of the best and most life-changing decisions I have ever made. From the moment we began living our life together, my perspective shifted in ways I could never have predicted. With you, I didn't just find a husband, I found a best friend. You've been the person who can make me laugh even when I'm fighting tears, the one who listens when I need to pour my heart out, and the one who knows when I need comfort without my saying a word. You have become my inspiration, the wind beneath my wings, and the reason I dare to dream bigger than before. As we built our life together, I realized that all my fears had been unfounded. Instead of losing myself, I discovered more of who I truly am. Your love has not only accepted me, but encouraged me to embrace my uniqueness. I was blessed with a wonderful family through you, people who welcomed me with open arms and hearts so warm that I immediately felt at home. They have pampered me, cared for me, and made me feel valued beyond measure. That sense of belonging, that deep feeling of being part of something beautiful, is a gift I will never take for granted. I often find myself marveling at how lucky I am to have found not only a loving partner but also a family that treats me as one of their own. It feels like God's way of showing me that His plans are always better than anything I could have imagined for myself. You and your family have surrounded me with so much love that loneliness has never had a place in my heart since I became yours. I have been supported, encouraged, and accepted without condition. Not once have you tried to force your ways or impose your decisions on me. Instead, you've given me the space to be myself, to grow, and to chase my passions. I can't explain the sense of freedom you've given me. I often compare it to being a bird released from its cage, not because I was trapped before, but because you've allowed me to fly higher, with the wind of your support beneath my wings. Today, I can say with absolute confidence that marrying you was not just a good choice, it was the best decision of my life. You've helped me heal from old wounds, ones I thought I'd carry forever. You've taught me to smile with my whole heart again, and to feel at peace in a way I hadn't known was possible. Looking back, I regret the harshness I showed before we got married. I had let my fears distort the truth, assuming the worst without giving you the chance to prove otherwise. But your patience and maturity during those times were remarkable. You never pushed, never lashed out, you simply understood. That kind of grace is rare, and I will always admire you for it. Sometimes I wonder what I could have possibly done to deserve someone as incredible as you. I still don't have the answer, but I do know one thing: I am endlessly thankful. Every day, I thank God for bringing you into my life. I see you not just as my husband but as my partner in every sense of the word, my confidant, my cheerleader, my safe place. I promise to always strive to be the life partner you deserve. I will honor and respect your family as if they were my own, because in my heart, they already are. I will stand by you in every high and low that life brings, just as you have stood by me. I will protect our bond, nurture our love, and keep our home a place of warmth and understanding. The journey ahead is long, and I know it won't always be easy. But I believe in us. With you by my side, I feel ready for anything. Together, we can face challenges, celebrate victories, and build a future filled with love, laughter, and shared dreams. Let's keep growing, learning, and cherishing the moments, both big and small. I want our life to be a story worth telling, one of love that endures, friendship that never fades, and trust that never breaks. So, my love, here's to us, two imperfect people who chose each other, who fight for each other, and who will continue to build something beautiful together.